howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump versus Canada's new Prime Minister. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney took a pretty tough stance and indicated Canada was ready to ride out a lengthy trade dispute with the United States. Carney seems convinced that the U.S. will end up on the losing end of the fight and said, quote, "In the end, Americans are going to lose from American trade action, and that's one of the reasons I am confident that there will be that discussion with the appropriate amount of respect and the breadth." Why is he so certain about that? Well, as we've talked about, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development has their estimates out, and Canada takes less of a hit than the U.S. does. Canada is also being proactive about getting economic packages ready to help their industries and workers. Some were announced at the same time as the quote I just read. But there's probably also just the personal belief by Carney that he can best Trump in a game of international economics. Why does Carney feel certain he can win? Because he's a world-renowned economist. When people say that, it normally just means they're well known. Carney ran Canada's central bank and then ran the Bank of England. He was the first non-Briton to run the bank. The bank has been around since the late 1600s. You don't break more than 300 years of tradition for just any guy with an MBA. Carney also indicated he doesn't just want a conversation about tariffs with Trump, but he wants a full discussion about security and trade. Trump's trade moves are supposed to occur on April 2nd. At the same time, Carney doesn't appear to be in a hurry to have the talks, saying that they won't occur until Trump gives Canada the respect they deserve as a sovereign nation. Inside Canada, Carney, who became Prime Minister after a Liberal Party leadership vote, is expected to call for an election soon. Maybe as soon as this weekend, with elections expected to occur by April 28th. For Americans, Carney became Prime Minister when Trudeau stepped down, and his party selected him as a replacement. Now, Carney will go to Governor General Mary Simon and request to dissolve Parliament. The request gets approved, and then a very short, by American standards, election cycle kicks off. A bit more than a month later, people will elect members of the House of Commons. That's like our House of Representatives. There's multiple parties, but like here, there are two dominant ones. Once the election is complete, the majority party picks its leader, and that person becomes Prime Minister, kind of like our Speaker of the House. Will Carney stay Prime Minister? I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of experience trying to predict Canadian elections, but the opposing party uses a lot of Trump-style rhetoric, and given the surge in anti-Trump sentiment, that will probably hurt them. We did get 2 questions from Canadians asking if I think Carney is the right person for the job. This channel doesn't even endorse candidates in American elections. I wouldn't feel right endorsing a Canadian candidate, and you wouldn't really want me to. I have no idea what Carney's policies would be on any other topic. When it comes to the economy, you probably won't find anyone with a better resume for that one topic in either country. But he could be a complete dud on other issues. The next PM is up to Canadians, not me. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.